On April 28, 2025, Europe didn't just lose power. It lost its heartbeat. And in the quiet that followed, something ancient stirred. At exactly 12:33 p.m., beneath a clear blue sky, a silent force swept over the Iberian Peninsula. Cities blinked out like dying stars. Madrid, Lisbon, Barcelona. Gone dark in seconds. More than 50 million people instantly unplugged. No power. No phones. No internet. Just footsteps. Breathing. And a silence deeper than sound. This wasn't a simple outage. It was a rupture. A crack in the fragile shell of modern civilization. And from that crack, something unseen slipped through. For 10 long hours, technology failed. But consciousness, it ignited. Reports flooded in, not of chaos, but of clarity. Not of fear, but of strange calm. Not panic, but presence. A musician in Porto said she could hear colors. A doctor in Valencia claimed the air felt heavier, as if time had thickened. A boy in Seville wrote in his notebook, "It's like my mind opened a door it didn't know was there." Across 2 nations, people experienced moments of sudden awareness. Memories surfaced. Emotions sharpened. Thoughts moved like crystal rivers. Some wept for reasons they couldn't explain. Others felt as if they were finally awake. Psychologists called it a clarity cascade. Neuroscientists were baffled. They spoke of altered brain waves, mirror neurons, sensory recalibration. But many refused to reduce it to chemicals. They knew something deeper had touched them. A woman in Asturias said, "I sat in the darkness, and I could hear my own soul." Scientists later found the grid lost over 15 gigawatts in under a minute. An energy drop of impossible scale. And yet, no hardware failure. No cyber attack. No solar flare. They called it a technical phantom. A disappearance without a trace. But perhaps the real story wasn't electrical. It was internal. Dr. Elena Vega, a brain researcher, described it like this: when you strip away the noise, the mind blooms like a night flower. It's delicate, but radiant. She compared it to ancient silence rituals. To monks in deep meditation. To seekers in darkness retreats. To the inner space we forgot existed. April 28th was more than a blackout. It was a mirror. And what we saw in that mirror was ourselves, untouched by noise. In the days that followed, a wave spread, quietly, like a tide. People searched for silence. Float tanks filled overnight. Digital detox retreats sold out. Tech-free lounges appeared in airports, hotels, city parks. Parents scheduled no-screen Sundays. Students formed silence circles in dorm rooms. Executives booked remote cabins for weekends of stillness. Something had changed. And no one could explain it fully. Only that they felt it. A return. A remembering. But others whispered of something stranger. That the earth itself had pulsed. That the blackout was not an accident, but a signal. A few scientists dusted off old research. Theories about the brain as a receiver. About electromagnetic resonance. About consciousness interacting with planetary fields. They wondered. Did something try to reach us, when our defenses were down? Was this a moment of cosmic tuning? Did the silence carry a message? Mainstream experts pushed back. They cited stress reduction, psychological reset, hormonal balance. Nothing mystical. Nothing beyond. But deep down, even the skeptics felt something. A tug in the chest. A breath held.